and welcome to the Assay TV. Today I'm here on site at the One-to-One Mining Investment Sydney event, and we're here with Will Dix, Managing Director at Todd River Resources. So Will, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome, thanks for having me.
And I hope you're enjoying the event so far, but I thought we could just talk a little bit about Todd River Resources projects, a bit of a backstory about the company and your team.
Sure, company's been around since 2017. It's a small team. We've been focused very much on the Northern Territory and Western Australia for the last few years. And that's been, we've had some really good moments at Mount Hardy, drilled some fantastic massive sulfides, had some challenges and some frustrations with land access in various projects. And at the start of this year, we started to look at other opportunities and hence the news flow that's come out over the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, let's talk a bit about some of that news flow. So in September, you announced the acquisition of 3 lithium projects in Canada, making the company the owner of one of the largest lithium exploration footprints in the Northwest Territories on the ASX. Can you talk a bit about each of these projects?
Yeah, look, that was a transformational deal that we put together. It took a long time to make it happen. We've bought 3 projects. Ross Lake is a small one, about 20 or 30 minutes from Yellowknife. The Mac Claims slightly further, a bit bigger, and then the Halo Yuri project, which is north of those 2, and that's a big project, 350 odd square Ks. Mm-hmm. We've managed to get out on the ground already and have a bit of a look and do some work at Ross Lake and at Mac, and really pleasing first field program. Documented spodumene that we knew about and we were hoping to be able to find. We found day one, walked straight to the outcrop, extensive pegmatites with spodumene in them, which was really exciting as a starting point. And look, just a great way to start. It sets us up for a big 2024, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, looking specifically at these, the Ross Lake Lithium and Mac projects with these spodumene-bearing pegmatites, what are the next steps?
So we're waiting on the assays. They'll come in mid-November. I'd say we're looking at what we can do in the district in terms of strengthening our land position already, based on what we saw in the field. And we're also commencing the negotiation process and the consulting process with the First Nations people, and that will lead us into being able to drill in 2024. So the field season now has wound down. They're starting to get a fair bit of snow on the ground up in the Northwest Territory. So our focus shifts to consulting with the First Nations people and to readying ourselves for 2024. It looks like it's going to be a pretty busy year for us up there.
Absolutely. And finally, so drilling has commenced at your Mount Hardy zinc copper project in August. Any updates you want to share with us?
Sure. Look, we finished that program probably about 3 weeks ago now. Drilled some really interesting rocks, waiting on the assays. And as soon as they're out, we'll inform the market of those. Mount Hardy is a project that we'll keep. We've got the resource on it. It doesn't cost us anything to have it now. We've done a lot of work the last couple of years, so we're happy to sit on that for a while and see what happens down the track with base metal prices.
All right, yeah, sounds great. Well, definitely you'll have to keep us informed. So, Will, thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.